The school hallway was quiet. Too quiet. The last bell had rung 5 minutes ago. Most students had already left. Some were laughing outside. Some were rushing to buses. Some were talking on their phones. But inside the long silver hallway, only one student remained. Her name was Lina. She stood near her locker. Her bag was on her shoulder. Her books were in her arms. She looked calm, very calm, but inside her heart, she was not calm. She was waiting. Every day, Lina waited until the hallway was empty. Every day, she stayed late. She never walked with others. She never talked much. She never smiled much. People noticed. And people talked. She is strange. She never joins us. She is from a death world. She is dangerous. No one knew the full truth. They only knew rumors. Lina slowly closed her locker. Click. The sound was loud in the silent hall. She turned and started walking. Her steps were slow. Tap, tap, tap. Her boots touched the floor softly. Above her, small black security cameras watched everything. They were always on, always recording. Or so everyone believed. In another part of the school, students were standing together. They were not leaving. They were watching. Jason leaned against the wall. He crossed his arms. She is still there, he whispered. Mira looked at her tablet. It showed camera screens. I see her, she said. Hallway C. Rex smiled. Perfect. Tom looked nervous. Are you sure about this? He asked. Maybe we should just go home. Jason laughed quietly. Go home? After all this time? No way. Myra's eyes were cold. She thinks she is better than us, she said. Always quiet. Always alone. Like she is hiding something. Rex nodded. Today we find out. They had been planning this for weeks. Watching Lina. Following her. Learning her schedule. And today, everything was ready. Lina turned the corner. Hallway C was empty. The lights were dim. Only half of them were on. The others flickered softly. Buzz, buzz. She felt it. That strange feeling. Like someone was watching her. She stopped. She looked around. Nothing. No people. No sound. Only light and shadows. Just go, she whispered to herself. She started walking again. Then, footsteps. Fast. For shadows appeared behind her. Before she could turn, someone blocked her way. Jason stood in front of her. Rex and Mira stood on her sides. Tom stayed behind. They had surrounded her. Cornered her. Lina froze. Her heart jumped. What do you want? She asked quietly. Jason smiled. Relax, Lina. We just want to talk. She looked at their faces. No kindness. No friendship. Only curiosity. And something darker. I need to go, she said. She tried to step aside. Rex moved. Blocked her. Not yet, he said. Mira crossed her arms. Why are you always alone? She asked. Why do you hide? Lina lowered her eyes. I don't hide, she replied. I just like quiet. Jason laughed. Liar. He stepped closer. People say you are from a death world, he said. Is it true? Lina stayed silent. Her hands tightened around her books. Tap. A light flickered above them. Buzz. Mira checked her tablet. Camera 3 just went offline, she said. Rex smiled wider. Good. Tom looked around. Wait, offline? That's not normal. Jason ignored him. He looked at Lina. Tell us, he said. What are you really? Far away, in the school control room, a screen suddenly turned black. Then another. Then another. A red light blinked. Error. System glitch. No one noticed. Yet. Lina felt something change. The air felt heavier. Her breath became slow. She knew this moment. She had feared it. For years. I don't want trouble, she said softly. Jason shook his head. Too late. He pushed her shoulder. Not hard. Just enough. Talk. Her books fell. They hit the floor. Bang. Pages scattered. Silence followed. Tom's face turned pale. Jason, that was too much. But Jason did not care.
Pick them up, he said.
Lina looked at the books. She did not move. Instead, she closed her eyes. For 1 second. Just one. In her mind, memories returned. Red skies. Heavy rain. Sharp winds. Roars in the distance. A world where weak people did not live long. A world where she had learned to fight. To survive. To stay alive. Her home. Her death world. She opened her eyes. They were different now. Not angry. Not sad. Focused.
Sharp.
Rex noticed. Did you see that? He whispered. Mira frowned. Her eyes. Jason felt uncomfortable. But he hid it. Enough games, he said. Answer us. Lina slowly bent down. She picked up one book. Then another. Her movements were calm. Too calm. You should leave, she said. Her voice was low. Strong. Tom felt chills. Guys, maybe we should go. Rex laughed.
Why?
Scared. Tom did not answer. Lina stood up. She held her books close. I came here to learn, she said. Not to fight. Jason crossed his arms. Then prove you are normal. By doing what? She asked. By telling the truth, Mira replied. Lina looked at them. One by one. She saw fear. Pride. Curiosity. And ignorance. You don't want the truth, Lina said. You want a story. Jason stepped closer again. Give us one. Suddenly, all lights went out. Darkness. Total. Hey! Rex shouted. What happened? Mira checked her tablet. It's dead. Tom's breathing became fast. This is bad. Really bad. Only emergency lights turned on. Red. Weak. Everything looked dangerous. Shadows moved on walls. Lina stood in the center. Still. Silent. Jason swallowed. This wasn't planned. A strange sound came from above. Crack. A camera fell. It hit the floor and broke. Sparks flew. Lina did not move. But inside her, something was waking up. A power she always hid. A strength she always controlled. Listen, she said calmly. Go home. Rex laughed nervously. You think you control this? Then, a loud bang. A metal door at the end of the hallway closed. Automatically. They were locked in. Tom shouted. We're trapped. Mira panicked. The system is gone. Jason turned to Lina. His voice was shaky. Did you do this? She shook her head. No. And that scared him more. Because it meant something else was happening. Something bigger. Something dangerous. Far away, in the control room, alarms started ringing. Red lights flashed. System failure. Camera blackout. Unknown signal detected. Teachers rushed in. Security stood up. No visual, someone shouted. We can't see hallway C. Back in a hallway, the air felt heavy. Like a storm was coming. Lina felt it. Her instinct screamed. Danger. Not from the students. From somewhere else. Stay behind me, she said suddenly. Jason blinked. What? Before anyone could ask more, a shadow moved at the far end of the hallway. Tall. Thin. Not human. Not normal. Red eyes opened in the dark. Tom screamed. What is that? Lina stepped forward. Her fear was gone. Only focus remained. This school, she whispered, is not safe anymore. Her past had found her. Her peaceful life was ending. And a new war was about to begin. The red emergency lights flickered. On off, on off. The hallway looked like a nightmare. Long shadows moved on the walls. Broken camera pieces lay on the floor. Sparks still jumped from the wires. And, in the darkness, two red eyes were watching them. Tom was shaking. I can't move, he whispered. Mira held her tablet tightly, but the screen was dead. No signal, no power, nothing, she said. Rex stepped back. That thing, it's real, right? Jason tried to stay strong, but his voice was weak. Lina, you said this isn't you. She nodded slowly. Yes. This is not me. Her eyes stayed on the shadow. She could feel it. The danger. The hunger. The killer instinct. She knew this feeling. She had felt it before. On her death world, the shadow moved,
Slow. Silent.
like smoke, like a living darkness. Step, step, step. Each step made the air colder. Tom started crying. I want to go home. I want my mom. Rex grabbed his arm. Stop it. But even Rex was scared. Lina raised her hand. Stay behind me, she said.
Her voice was calm.
Strong. Different from before. Jason looked at her. You're not scared? She answered honestly. I am, but I know how to survive. The shadow stopped. 10 meters away. Red eyes blinked. Then a voice came. Not loud, not soft, but inside their heads. Target located. Everyone froze. Mira screamed. It's talking in my mind. Tom covered his ears. Make it stop. Lina's face became serious. This is not a monster, she said. It is a hunter. Jason's heart dropped. A hunter? Lina nodded. From space. Suddenly, whoosh. The shadow jumped forward.
Fast.
Too fast. Rex shouted. Run. But before anyone could move, Lina stepped ahead. She threw her bag away. It hit the floor.
Bang.
She bent her knees. Her body changed. Not in shape, but in energy. Power flowed through her muscles. Her breathing became deep. Her eyes glowed softly. Not red.
Silver.
Like steel. The hunter attacked. A sharp black arm flew toward her.
Slash.
Lina moved. In 1 second, she grabbed the arm. Twisted. Crack. The sound was loud. The creature screamed. A high, painful sound. Jason's mouth fell open. Did she just? Lina pushed the creature back. It hit the wall.
Boom.
Dust fell. Rex whispered. She's not human. Lina did not answer. She was busy fighting. The hunter stood again. Its body changed. Armor grew. Spikes came out. Red lines covered its skin. Threat level increased, it said. It attacked again.
Faster.
Stronger. Lina blocked.
Punch. Kick.
Turn. She moved like water. Like wind. Like fire. Every move was perfect. Years of survival. Years of training. Years of pain. All in one body. But the hunter was learning. It adapted. It copied her speed. It became smarter. Mira shouted. It's getting stronger. Lina knew. She felt it too. This is bad, she whispered. Behind her, the students were frozen. They were watching a war. Not a fight.
A war.
Jason's mind was breaking. All this time she was hiding this. He remembered how he pushed her. How he mocked her. How he cornered her. Guilt hit him hard. We did this, he said quietly. Tom cried. If we didn't stop her. Rex clenched his fists. We were stupid. Myra's eyes were wet. She just wanted peace. The hunter jumped again. This time, Lina failed to block.
Slash.
Her arm was cut. Blood fell. Red on silver floor. She stepped back, breathing hard. The pain was real, but she did not scream. She never screamed. Not even on her death world. Mission success approaching, the hunter said. Lina smiled weakly. Not yet. She closed her eyes. She remembered her teacher. A tall warrior from her world. You are strong, he once said, but your heart is stronger. She opened her eyes and made a choice. She turned to the students.
Listen, she said fast.
When I say run, you run. Jason shook his head.
No.
We're not leaving you. She looked at him. For the first time, she smiled. A real smile.
Thank you, she said.
But trust me. The hunter charged. Lina stood still. She placed her hands together. Energy formed between them.
Light.
Silver light. The hallway shook. Windows cracked. Alarms screamed. Boom. A blast exploded. The hunter flew back. It crashed through a door. Into a classroom. Fire and smoke filled the air. Everyone fell to the floor.
Coughing.
Shaking. When the dust cleared, silence. The hallway was destroyed. Walls broken. Lights gone. Smoke everywhere. Lina stood in the middle, tired, bleeding, but alive. Security teams rushed in. Robots.
Guards.
Doctors. Target found. Students located. Medical now. Men in armor ran toward them. Jason shouted, "Lina!" She turned.
Slowly.
She smiled again. "I told you. I came here for peace." Then, she collapsed. Fainted. Her body hit the floor.
Bang.
Tom screamed. "No!" Mira ran to her. "Help her!" Doctors lifted Lina. Put her on a flying bed. Her eyes were closed. Her face was calm, like she was sleeping. Jason fell to his knees.
Tears came.
"I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." He finally understood. She was never strange, never dangerous, never evil. She was a warrior, trying to live like a normal girl. Far away, in space, a dark ship received a signal. Hunter unit destroyed. A deep voice replied, "Send more." The Deathworld girl must be captured. No matter the cost. A new war was coming, and Earth was now part of it. The room was white. Too white. White walls. White lights. White machines. Soft beeping sounds filled the air. Beep, beep, beep. Lina was lying on a medical bed. Her body was still. Her eyes were closed. Tubes were connected to her arms. A mask covered her face. Blue light scanned her skin again and again. Doctors moved around her. "She is stable," one said. "But her body is not normal," another replied. "Look at her muscles, her bones. This is impossible for a human." They were confused. They were scared. They had never seen anything like her. Outside the room, Jason, Mira, Rex, and Tom were sitting quietly. No one was talking. No one was laughing. No one was checking phones. They only looked at the door, waiting,
Hoping.
feeling guilty. Jason broke the silence. "She almost died because of us." Rex lowered his head. "I thought she was weak. I was wrong." Mira wiped her eyes. "She saved us." Tom whispered, "She didn't have to, but she did." They all felt the same thing. Regret. Inside Lina's mind, she was not in the hospital. She was somewhere else. She stood on red ground. The sky was dark. Storms moved fast. Loud roars came from far away. This was her home. The death world. She was a small child again. Running. Crying. Behind her, monsters chased. In front of her, fire burned. "Run, Lina," her mother shouted. "Don't look back."
She ran.
She fell. She stood. She ran again. Then, a loud explosion. Her village disappeared. Smoke.
Fire.
Screams. Silence. She fell to her knees. Mom. Dad. No answer. Only wind. Only pain. A tall man walked toward her. He wore black armor. His eyes were kind, but sad.
"Get up," he said.
"You are alive." Young Lina looked up. "I don't want to be strong," she cried. "I want my family." The man knelt. "Strength is not a choice here," he said. "It is survival." He held her hand. "And you were born to survive." Lina opened her eyes. Slowly. Light hurt her vision. She blinked.
Once. Twice.
She was back. Hospital. Machines.
Beeping.
She tried to move. Pain filled her body. She groaned softly. A nurse noticed. "She's awake." Doctors rushed in. "Easy," one said. "Don't move." Lina looked around. "Where am I?" she whispered. "Safe," the doctor replied. "For now." Minutes later, the door opened. Jason and the others entered. Slowly. Nervously. They stood near the bed. No one spoke. Lina looked at them, then smiled weakly. "You look terrible," she said. Tom laughed through tears. "You scared us." Jason stepped forward. "I'm sorry," he said. His voice broke. "I was cruel. I was stupid. I hurt you." Rex bowed his head. "Me too." Mira added. "We judged you." Lina listened, then closed her eyes for a moment. When she opened them, her face was calm. I forgive you, she said. They froze. You forgive us? Jason asked. Yes, she replied. Because hate only creates more pain. They felt something change inside. Respect. Real respect. Suddenly, the lights changed color. Blue to yellow. Yellow to red. An alarm started.
Beep, beep, beep.
A voice echoed. Level 5 alert. Unauthorized entry detected. Guards ran. Doors locked. Screens turned on. A woman appeared on all monitors. She wore a dark uniform. Her face was serious. I am Director Hale, she said. This building is now under government control. Jason whispered. Government. Mira frowned. What is happening? 2 guards entered Lina's room. Miss Lina, one said. You must come with us. Lina's eyes narrowed. Why? For your protection, he replied. She did not believe him. She felt it. Something was wrong. Jason stood up. You can't take her. The guard raised his weapon. Sit down. Lina slowly sat up.
Pain burned her body.
But she ignored it. I will go, she said. Everyone looked at her. Lina. Tom shouted. She smiled. Don't worry. But inside, she was worried. They took her to an underground level. Deep. Cold. Metal walls. No windows. No sound. She was placed in a glass room, like a cage. Director Hale stood outside. Impressive, Hale said. You destroyed a hunter unit. Lina stayed silent. You know about them, Lina replied. Hale smiled. We know everything. She pressed a button. A screen appeared. It showed space. Ships. Battles. Explosions. This war has been going on for years, Hale said. Your people, our people, all are targets. Lina's heart dropped. You are using me, she said. Hale nodded. Yes. As a weapon. Lina clenched her fists. I am not a weapon. You are, Hale replied coldly. You just don't accept it. The glass walls glowed. Energy fields activated. Lina tried to move. Pain shot through her body. A shock system. She fell to her knees. Why? Lina whispered. Hale turned away. Because Earth needs you. Far away, in space, a massive alien fleet moved. Thousands of ships. Red lights. Dark metal. A voice spoke. Target located. Prepare invasion. Earth will fall. Back on Earth, Jason and the others were stopped by guards. You can't see her, one said. She is classified. Jason shouted. She's our friend. No answer. Doors closed.
Locked.
Mira whispered. They took her. Rex clenched his fists. We won't let this happen. Tom nodded. We'll save her. They made a promise. Right there. They would not abandon her. Again. In her glass prison, Lina looked at her reflection. Tired. Broken. Alone. But her eyes, still strong. They found me, she whispered. But they don't own me. A storm was growing inside her. And soon, it would break free. The underground room was silent. No windows. No clocks. No voices. Only soft blue light. And glass walls. Lina sat on the cold floor. Her back against the wall. Her knees close to her chest. 3 days had passed. Maybe 4. She did not know. Time felt dead here. Every few hours, guards came. They scanned her body. They tested her blood. They asked questions. How strong are you? How fast can you move? How long can you fight? She never answered. She only looked at them. With tired eyes. Inside her mind, she trained. She remembered her teacher's words. Chains are not always metal, he said. Sometimes they are fear. She refused to be afraid. She breathed slowly.
In, out, in, out.
She felt her energy.
Weak.
But growing. Far above, in the city, Jason, Mira, Rex, and Tom were not living normal lives anymore. They skipped classes. They avoided teachers. They met in secret. Every night, in an old storage room behind the school, Jason placed maps on the table. She is under Sector 9, he said. deep underground. Mira showed her hacked screen. I found security paths, she said. Cameras. Lasers. Robots. Rex cracked his knuckles. So, we break in. Tom swallowed. Or die trying. They looked at each other. No one backed away. They were done being weak. That night, rain fell hard. Thunder shook the sky. Perfect cover. They moved in dark clothes.
Silent. Fast.
Mira hacked the outer gate.
Click.
Open. They slipped inside. Heartbeat loud. Sweat cold. Fear real. But hope stronger. Underground, Lina felt something change. The air vibrated. A low hum. Her instinct screamed. Movement.
Nearby.
She opened her eyes. Someone is coming, she whispered. But it was not guards. It was chaos. An explosion shook the base.
Boom.
Lights went out. Red alarm screamed. Intruder alert. Sector breach. Guards ran. Robots activated. Lina stood up. This is my chance, she said. The energy field flickered. For 1 second. Only one. She punched. All her power. Crash. Glass shattered. Energy broke. Pain burned her hand. But she was free. She ran. Barefoot. Bleeding. But unstoppable. She took down 2 guards. Grabbed a weapon. Disabled a robot. Moved like lightning. Like her old self. Like the survivor. At the same time, Jason's group was running. Smoke everywhere. Sirens loud. Rex shouted. Wrong way. Mira checked her screen. No. This is right. They turned a corner.
And stopped.
Lina stood there. Covered in dust. Eyes shining.
Free.
Jason froze. Lina? She blinked. Jason. For 1 second. No war. No danger. Just friends. Then, more soldiers appeared. Target found. Guns raised. Lina moved. Get down. She pushed them aside. Bullets flew. Walls broke. She fought. They ran. Together. Like a team. They reached a hangar. Small escape ship. Only one. Tom shouted. That's it. They rushed inside. Doors closed. Engines started. Just as missiles fired. They flew out. Into the storm. Into the night. Safe.
For now.
Inside the ship, silence. Heavy breathing. Shaking hands. Then laughter. Crazy, relieved.
Alive.
Rex laughed. We just robbed the government. Mira smiled. I can't believe it. Jason looked at Lina. You saved us again. She shook her head. We saved each other. But peace did not last. A warning light turned on.
Red.
A voice spoke. Unknown objects entering atmosphere. Screen showed the sky. Burning. Fire falling. Ships. Alien ships. Hundreds. Thousands. Lina's face went pale. They're here. Jason whispered. The invasion. Far away, cities burned. Satellites fell. Defenses failed. Earth was under attack. Lina clenched her fists. This is my fight, she said. No, Jason replied. It's ours. Rex nodded. We're not leaving. Mira added. Not this time. Tom smiled weakly. Family stays together. Lina felt tears. For the first time in years. She was not alone. I end space. The enemy leader spoke. Bring me the Deathworld girl. Alive. Or destroy the planet. Earth was burning. Hope was fading. But in one small ship, 5 hearts were ready. To fight back, the sky was burning. Red fire fell from space. Huge alien ships floated above cities like dark mountains. Explosions shook the ground. Sirens screamed.
People ran. People ran.
Cars crashed. Buildings fell. Earth was losing. Inside the small escape ship, Lina and her friends watched in silence. No one spoke. No one smiled. Jason finally whispered, We are not ready for this. Lina looked at the screen. She saw destruction.
Pain. Fear.
This war followed me, she said softly. I tried to hide from it. She closed her eyes. But now, I will face it. The ship landed near a ruined military base. Broken tanks, burning towers, dead robots. No soldiers. Only smoke. Mira checked signals. This base controls the space shield, she said. If we activate it, we can block more ships. Rex nodded. Then that's our target. Tom swallowed. And if we fail? Jason answered. Then Earth falls. They entered the base.
Dark.
Cold.
Silent.
Suddenly, lights turned on. A deep voice echoed. Welcome, Lina of Deathworld. A huge screen appeared. An alien leader filled it.
Tall.
Covered in black armor. Eyes like fire. I am Commander Varkon, he said. Ruler of the Void Fleet. Lina stepped forward. You destroyed my home, she said. You killed my family. Varkon laughed. They were weak. Her hands shook, but her voice stayed strong. They were brave.
Come to me, Varkon said.
Surrender. Or your planet dies. Jason shouted.
No.
Don't listen. Mira grabbed Lina's arm. It's a trap. Lina looked at her friends. Her family. I won't let Earth burn, she said. She touched Jason's shoulder. Thank you for seeing me. Tom cried. Don't go. She smiled. I will come back. She walked alone. Toward the teleport platform. Light surrounded her.
Flash.
She disappeared. Lina appeared inside the enemy flagship. Cold metal. Endless halls. Thousands of soldiers. They bowed. Afraid. Respectful. Varkon waited on a throne. You are impressive, he said. You can rule beside me. Lina shook her head. I choose freedom. Varkon stood. Then choose death. They fought. Like gods. Like storms. Like fire and steel. Walls broke. Ships shook. Space trembled. Lina used every skill. Every memory. Every pain. Varkon was powerful. Too powerful. He stabbed her. Energy blade. Through her side. She screamed, but did not fall. You cannot win, he said. She smiled through blood. Maybe not alone. On Earth. Jason activated the shield.
Mira hacked satellites.
Rex led survivors. Tom sent signals. All working. All fighting. For Lina. Jason shouted. The shield rose. A blue wall around Earth. Alien ships crashed. Exploded.
Fell.
Hope returned. Back on the ship, Lina stood weak. Her body shaking. Varkon laughed. You are finished. She looked at her wrist. A small device. Mira had given it. Emergency core key, Mira had said. One use. Lina pressed it. The ship's core started glowing. Warning lights. Alarms. Self-destruction activated. Varkon's eyes widened. No, she whispered. For my family. For Earth. For my friends. She pushed him. Into the core.
Thumb.
A star was born. Light filled space. The flagship vanished. Varkon was gone. The fleet stopped. Leaderless. Broken. Retreating. Earth was saved. Days later, a memorial stood in the city. For Lina, hero of Earth, survivor of Deathworld. Jason placed flowers. She promised she'd return. Mira whispered, I miss her. Rex looked at the sky. She changed us. Tom cried silently. That night, Jason sat alone, looking at stars. Suddenly, a soft voice. Still staring. He froze.
Turned.
Lina stood there.
Alive. Scarred.
Smiling. What, how? He shouted. She laughed. Deathworld girls are hard to kill. She had escaped in the last second. Teleported away. Barely alive. But alive. They hugged.
Cried. Laughed. Together.
Again. The world was safe. Schools reopened. Life returned. Lina went back to class. Sat in her old seat. Quiet. Normal.
But now,
she was not alone. A new legend was born. Not of fear. Not of power. But of courage. Of friendship. Of hope. She was never a monster, never a weapon. She was a girl who chose peace. 6 months had passed. Earth was alive again. Cities were rebuilt. Schools were open.
People laughed again.
But peace was strange, too quiet. Lina sat in her classroom, near the window. Sunlight touched her face. Books open. Pen in hand. She looked normal, like any other girl. But inside, she felt something wrong. A cold feeling, like someone was watching. Jason leaned close. "You're thinking again," he said. She smiled. "Maybe." Mira whispered. "Hero brain never sleeps." Rex laughed. "And we're stuck with her." Tom nodded seriously. "Best hero ever." They all smiled.
Family.
That night, Lina stood on her roof, looking at stars. She touched her scar, where Varkan had stabbed her. It burned. Not pain. Warning. Her communicator blinked. Unknown signal. She answered. A voice came.
Cold.
Metal. Subject Lina, confirmed alive. Her face changed. "Who is this?" "We are the observers. We watched the war. You impressed us." Stars in the sky moved, formed a symbol, a giant eye, watching Earth, watching her. Jason ran up. "What's wrong?" She showed him. His face turned pale. "That's not normal." The voice continued. "Your planet is safe for now. But you belong to something bigger. Prepare. We will come." Signal ended. Silence. Next day, in a hidden base, Director Hale watched screens. Thousands. Planets.
Wars.
Creatures. She smiled. "Phase 2 begins," she said. Behind her, a shadow moved. Not alien. Not human. Something else. Something ancient. Lina stood at her locker.
Closed it. Click.
Same sound. Same place. Like part 1. But she was different now. Stronger. Wiser. Braver. She looked at her friends. "Whatever comes." Jason smiled. "We fight together." Mira nodded. "No more secrets." Rex cracked his knuckles. "Bring it." Tom raised his fist. "Team Lina." She laughed. Her heart felt warm. Far away, beyond space, beyond time, a giant structure awakened. Lights turned on. Engines moved. A voice spoke. "The Deathworld survivor has evolved. Begin harvest protocol." Lina looked at the sky and whispered, "I'm ready."